Hello, beautiful Libra. I hope that you are doing fantastic. I am Elena Valdez, and I am here to do your September 2024 tarot reading. And we're going to keep it very simple today, beautiful Libra. We're going to get right into it. Please remember, these readings are not gender specific. Apply gender as it best resonates for you. And these are general readings, so we may get love, we may get career, finance. You just never know what's going to come out in these readings. And that's part of the fun, right? All right, let's get started. I have already pre-shuffled your cards here, beautiful Libra. We are going to be working with three positions: the potential challenge, opportunity for joy, and advice today. I'm going to be using two tarot decks to make it even more fun for you. And yes, if you're new here and you like my content, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, all that fun stuff. All right, let's see what's going on with our beautiful Libras here in September. I hope you got an opportunity to watch your August readings. I posted a regular monthly as well as mid-monthly. All right, let's get started. Let's see. Potential challenge, Libra. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. I see you being very busy this month, and that is part of the conflict. And the busyness is about really getting into your Queen of Pentacles energy, regardless of your gender. Queen of Pentacles energy is someone who is very grounded, someone who is focused on creating their business, someone who is focused on being the best at their job, whatever it is you do for a living. And also for those of you who are not currently working, but you have little ones that you're caring for, the Queen of Pentacles is one of the most nurturing cards, along with the Empress. For those of you who are retired, this would also apply to you. It's about self-nurturing, self-love, self-containment as well. Self-fulfillment is really what I'm trying to say. And with the Four of Swords smack in the middle, I have a feeling that a lot of you beautiful Libras are learning quite a bit here leading up to September. I wouldn't be surprised if you're deep in a course of some sort. For others of you, you're going to be communicating a lot here in September. And that's part of the conflict and why it came in the challenge, because you're going to come to a point, dear Libra, where rest is going to be required. So what I'm getting right out of the gate here with this being the challenge, Libra, is you're being encouraged to be mindful of how much effort you're putting into this Queen of Pentacles energy, because you are working hard on something, or you're like focused, right? Because you have this with this Ace of Swords, it's like a laser focus, right? It's laser focus on whatever the Queen of Pentacles represents for you. For some of you, this is simply building home. Simply like nesting. And I don't mean simply like it's not important, just it doesn't have to be career, or it doesn't have to be like the income you earn. It's basically putting effort into something that means a lot to you, because the Queen of Pentacles can represent nesting. It can represent preparing your home so it can be nurturing. For some of you, it could be working on designing your home or making your home just comfy and lovely so that the people that you love have a place to land and be nurtured, nourished, all that good stuff. But you're kind of doing a lot. You're speaking a lot this month too. So for some of you, you're either maybe presenting something, maybe you yourself are in the teaching position of something and you're the one who's teaching, and that's why you're speaking a lot here. I'm curious what that is for you. If you don't mind sharing, I would be happy to know. Okay, and then here you have, with this other deck, you have the Three of Cups, and I love it. Look how beautiful that is. Just like joyous sisterhood. The Four of Wands, oh, I love this for you. And the Ace of Cups, beautiful. So in addition to this energy that you have here, where you're working very hard and prioritizing your security and your stability through either business or because you are cocooning your home a bit more, in addition to whatever it is you're teaching and speaking and all of that, in addition to that, you have this beautiful abundance of either new community potentially new love for a lot of you that's inspiring you to want to commit again. For others of you who are already committed in an established relationship, this can be the celebration of a higher level of commitments. Like maybe you're going to get married or propose or move in with someone. There's a higher level of commitment happening here with this energy. This is lovely. Some of you are committing deeply and on a different level with your friend group, with a community, with a very specific community. And you're finding love within that community. And it can be both romantic, but it can also just be that sisterhood or brotherhood, right? Depending on who you are here. And it's feeling nurturing to you. You're feeling contained. And that actually could be why you're working hard on these other facets of your life, because you are now surrounded by either someone or a group of people that you want to treat well. You want them to feel comfortable in your space. You want to be able to maybe potentially provide for them. But in any case, Libra, the reason this is in the challenge is because it's a lot, right? A lot happening at once. And with really, this is what the challenge is, the Four of Swords. Like figuring out how to balance all of this and not like being okay to ask for support, especially with the Three of Cups here. This is a reminder that you have community, you have people, you have family, you have friends that will help you. Some of you are planning a celebration, and it could be a celebration of love. And this is a reminder that you don't need to do it alone. I just heard that some of you are preparing a speech and you're really nervous. And again, the speech doesn't have to necessarily be a wedding. It could be any speech. Maybe you're presenting something for work. Maybe it is a proposal, a vows potentially for some of you. And there are nerves and you're almost procrastinating about writing whatever this important piece of a speech that you're working on, beautiful Libra. This is great energy. I love it. Yes, it's in the challenge, but the challenge is about balancing rest and work. Also, it's about being like only utilizing the words that are necessary with this energy. So for those of you who are needing to write something and you're wondering, there's a message here for you to keep things succinct, but deep. Succinct, but deep. Okay. So your opportunity for joy, beautiful Libra. You have the Two of Wands. You have the Six of Wands. You're celebrating something, honey. And then you have the Seven of Wands. So with the Two of Wands and the Six of Wands, you've had to come to, first of all, these are all wands. So this is all fire. And you have wands over here as well. And you have cups. There's a lot of passion around you right now, Libra. There's a lot of inspiration. And remember, passion doesn't need to come from the external. A lot of this is internal. A lot of this is you have gotten your get up and go. And you're inspired to move forward in a facet of your life right now. You're seeing the results of your work, whether it's your results of like the work you've put into a relationship, the work you've put into your family environment with this. For others of you, this Three of Cups does symbolize your family, your children, and how great of a parent you've been, how great of a sibling you've been, how great of a daughter or son, brother, all of that, okay? And so now when we move into the opportunity for joy, there's a path that you've recently made a decision on. You're still sort of thinking, you're still sort of weighing A or B. There's something you're still kind of weighing the pros and cons about. And, you know, with the Six of Wands, there's victory and success about a decision that you're going to make here in September. You haven't quite made the decision as I'm reading this, but something about that decision that you need to make is going to require you, or you may feel like you need to defend it. So something that makes you happy, a choice or an option that presents itself to you here, beautiful Libra, is making you feel like you need to protect it, defend it, and hold a stance for it. This could be you protecting a person. It can be you defending why you've made a decision or protecting a decision you've made with the Two of Wands here. But whatever it is, it's something that directly makes you happy and you know will bring you success and victory and allow you to shine and express in the way that you need to for yourself at this time. And so this is why I think you're moving towards whatever this thing is, but you are planning. There's planning involved here. It's not like you're not going to just jump into it hastily here, Libra. There's some planning and before executing here that's going to happen. Okay, and then you have, with the next deck, you have the Devil. The Devil has come up in almost every reading for every sign for this month. So this tells me it's a collective thing that's happening. We are all working with our shadow energy right now. I feel with this Mercury in retrograde that we're still, as I record this, we're just coming out of it, but we're still in post shadow. So we're not out of it really. We're never really out of Mercury retrograde until we're out of post shadow. So that's another week and a half or so here. And I think I feel that this is why the Devil has come up in almost every reading. And it's because the Devil speaks of our shadow parts. And the shadow parts can sometimes be as simple as like low confidence, other people manipulating us or making us feel guilty. And it doesn't have to be like, the intent from another doesn't have to be malicious, right? Like sometimes people are just afraid of whatever their stuff is. So without meaning to, they might make us feel guilty or manipulated, or we might do that to others, right? So when you have this Devil next to the World and the Nine of Cups, this is about being willing, beautiful Libra, to allow yourself to have all the indulgences and abundance that you want, okay? And with the World here, for some of you, this is about something you've been planning now for about a year. For others of you, it's because what's happened to your life recently, particularly in the past year, has catapulted you like in a new area of knowledge. It's expanded you with the World here, and you're accessing like a new level of success and a new level of knowledge, even like in terms of culturally, like other cultures, other ways of thinking, beliefs, all of that. And so when you have the Devil starting this energy, this is a bit of like a heads up you may run into, because remember, this is the opportunity for joy, right? So with this Seven of Wands, you're defending a decision, which tells me with the Devil here that either people are going to make you feel bad about it or try to, maybe someone in your energy field or a group of people are going to try to convince you not to do the thing that you know you need to do for yourself. So this is about being very mindful of our shadow sides, the fears, the parts of us where we don't feel like we're good enough for something, the parts of us where we still give the power to other people to influence us, right? When we know for ourselves what we need for ourselves. So this is going to be a lot about self-love, beautiful Libra, with the Six of Wands here and the Nine of Cups. It's going to take courage, right? But you're on the way. I feel like whatever this is, you're going to go for it anyway, regardless of what your shadow side tries to do to stop you from doing it. Remember, intimidation too is part of this, right? When the World pops up like this next to our fears and the Devil, it can be that there's something that has presented itself that is so different from us, so different in terms of where we come from, how we were raised. We might have an opportunity to do something somewhere where we don't even know the language, or the types of people culturally might be different. It can be something, some kind of wisdom that is not really our nature. We're learning about it. So it's something that is so foreign, quite literally foreign to us. It's because it's so different, right? But with the Nine of Cups here, I feel like you're going to do this, Libra, is what I'm seeing, whatever this is. but it's going to take some. For some of you, it could be this relationship, right? For some of you, whatever this is on the left here, that could be what this path is about, right? Like maybe some people don't agree with this thing that you're doing over here, right? Whatever this is, maybe it's the class you're teaching, maybe it's what you're learning, maybe it's this new relationship, this new community, this new love, this new potential of growth, this new potential, this other level of commitment that you're walking into. Some people may not be for it, and yet it's still spilling into your opportunity for joy to actually move towards it and do it. Be bold enough and strong enough, Libra, to stand for what is yours, to defend what's yours, to protect what's yours, to protect what you worked hard for, whether it's a relationship, business, what have you. All right. So now the advice. We have the Ten of Wands, Temperance, the Knight of Pentacles. And with these, it's let people keep their burdens. Don't take on more than you need to. Remind yourself, people are constantly projecting. That's human nature. You do it too. We all do it. Really being clear with yourself. What parts are yours? What parts are not? What parts are other people's? With the Temperance, you know, there is a need here to really balance your emotion with your practicality, to really make sure that you're doing things from a balanced place, okay? And with the Knight of Pentacles here, you may be dealing with a young earth sign here as well. Or, well, with this being the advice position, this could also be about moving forward steadily. Let me see, let's get some more info. We have the Queen of Wands. I think some of you may be dealing with the Sagittarius because it keeps, you have a lot of fire. Libra, that can be it. And then you have the Six of Wands again for advice. Libra, I think some of you are being encouraged and advised to, and also all the fire though can be something creative, something that inspires you, something new, something out of this world. Somebody here quite literally has met a new potential love that's foreign, or maybe lives internationally, lives in another country or really far away and is different. And your advice here is not to carry more of a burden than necessary and not listen too much to other people about their BS, about why it won't work out, and steadily move forward in a way that's well balanced here. And the Knight of Pentacles is like, go for it, but do it slowly, do it mindfully, do it thoughtfully. And then with the Queen of Wands next to the Magician and the Six of Wands, this is gorgeous energy, beautiful Libra. I think you're moving forward towards a fire sign here. And fire signs are Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And with the Magician here is like this is a good pairing. Again, some of you, this is going to be a project. This is going to be something creative. A lot of you, this is going to be something you're working on in your business that just inspires you, that ignites you, that lights up that fire in you. But I'm feeling that for a large majority of you here, this is a person. But there's something about this that needs to be defended or protected. Like there's some energies that are kind of not into it. And I think this is why you're meeting a new community. I think this is why you're going towards new friendships and new people, because you are realizing that you need to be around people who are a bit more open-minded, Libra, is what I'm getting. There's a lot of success promised to you here in September, Libra. A lot of success. You got the Six of Wands twice. You have the Magician. You have the ability, the skill set, everything in you, within you, to create this reality, to create this. A lot of this is about you manifesting it, something you've been thinking about for a while now. I'm telling you, for some of you, this is something you've been working on for about a year now. Let me see what else comes up. Please remember to rest. With this energy here, this combination, now that I've seen all the other cards come out, the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords, this is also about minimizing communication with people who don't have your best interest. And I think you already know that, right? I know you already know that. Also, sweetheart, for those of you who are getting into this new relationship, if it is something that's long distance, if it is something that's foreign or something that's just new, or maybe you and your person are moving somewhere that is very different. Maybe it's like both of you or you and your family doing this together. There's a call here to remember that you're not doing this alone. You don't have to carry the burden of this move, this commitment, this elevation, new knowledge, or even this needing to protect and defend. You're not on your own here, Libra. You have others that will take some of that load with you because they want to. They're going in the same direction that you are. They want to. You have a lot of support here this month, Libra. With the Three of Cups and the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands and the Magician, this is all about having all the resources you need, either from yourself or other people or both. I think you're starting, there's something magical going on here with a fire sign. I like this. You know, you're an air sign, so you kind of like, you know, that air and the fire. It can be pretty hot, just saying. All right, beautiful. That's it for now. I will be back here mid-month to do mid-month and also your love reading. So maybe during your love reading, although this felt like a love reading, but maybe your love reading will open up a bit more. I'm curious to know what this is for all of you. Nevertheless, just remember, this is all about beautiful success for you here in September. Just make sure you rest. Make sure you minimize communication with people who are not supporting something that's actually really good for you. And remember that the shadow sides will come up and try to disrupt and disturb what you already know is good for you. And you're doing a great job with your family, beautiful. You really are. You're doing a great job. All the hard work to make your family happy. For those of you who are moms, for those of you who are working on, I'm hearing that some of you are working on strengthening sibling relationships. This could be also with neighbors, your sisterhood, your brotherhood, all of that. All right, beautiful Libra, I hope you have a wonderful September, and I hope to find you here again soon. Bye.